Spring 1991 in Riversdale, Mississippi was a time of budding hope and blossoming life. Yet it marked the beginning of a nightmare for the close-knit community. 10-year-olds Kendra and Lisa, inseparable friends, vanished without a trace. Their disappearance sent shockwaves through the town, leaving behind an agonizing void that haunted their families and neighbors. Despite tireless searches and exhaustive investigations, the girls remained missing, their laughter reduced to a ghostly memory. Posters and billboards bearing their innocent faces became ubiquitous, reminders of an unsolved tragedy that cast a long shadow over Riversdale. Decades passed, but the pain of their loss persisted, an open wound that time refused to heal. Fast forward to autumn 2021. Martin James, a retired detective with a passion for restoring vintage vehicles, found himself intrigued by a derelict 1980 S van in a local junkyard. Owned by an elderly man named Earl, the van had been abandoned after Earl's brother John passed away years earlier. With no knowledge of its grim history, Martin purchased the van, drawn by the allure of restoration. Little did he know, this van harbored secrets that would crack open a decades-old mystery. Crisis, as a science fiction author calls it itself, put the spotlight on a van. As Martin began stripping the van of its rust and neglect, he noticed peculiarities in its construction. A hastily built partition caught his attention, raising questions about its purpose. Then, one fateful afternoon, Martin made a chilling discovery beneath the van's floorboards: a rusted metal box. Inside were relics that froze him in his tracks: 2 school ID cards belonging to Kendra and Lisa, a few pieces of jewelry, and faded letters. Recognizing the gravity of his find, Martin immediately contacted local authorities. The case of Kendra and Lisa, long considered cold, was about to be reignited. Detective Sarah Collins, now heading the investigation, took up the case with renewed determination. As she pored over the items from the van, the stained letters painted a heartrending picture of captivity. The girls' words, filled with fear and longing, offered a glimpse into their final days. Forensic analysis confirmed the presence of their fingerprints and DNA in the van, turning speculation into chilling reality. Further scrutiny pointed to John, Earl's brother, as a suspect. Previously dismissed due to lack of evidence, John's criminal history, marked by violence and instability, now took on sinister implications. Tragically, John had died in a car crash years earlier, taking his secrets to the grave. Investigators discovered that the van had likely been used as a mobile prison, moving the girls between undisclosed locations. Evidence suggested a calculated effort to conceal their fate. The possibility of an accomplice emerged, further deepening the mystery. Each revelation was like peeling back layers of a nightmare, forcing Riversdale to confront a harrowing truth. For the community, the revelation was devastating. 30 years of uncertainty had ended. But the answers brought little solace. A memorial service was organized to honor Kendra and Lisa, drawing hundreds of mourners who had never forgotten the 2 young girls. Martin, the unlikely hero of the story, addressed the crowd with poignant words. 30 years ago, our town suffered an unimaginable loss, he began. Today we remember Kendra and Lisa not as victims, but as vibrant spirits who brought light to our lives. Let their memory inspire us to protect our children and seek justice for those who cannot speak for themselves. Despite John's death, Detective Collins and her team delved deeper into his life. They uncovered a pattern of predatory behavior and a methodical effort to avoid detection. Every interaction, every transaction was re-examined, and new evidence came to light. The investigation also pointed to a chilling hypothesis: John might not have acted alone. This theory ignited fresh fears, but also galvanized the community. Riversdale's residents rallied around the investigation, providing tips and funding for forensic advancements. Donations poured in to establish a scholarship in Kendra and Lisa's names, turning their memory into a beacon of hope for underprivileged children. The van, once a grim artifact of despair, underwent a transformation. Restored to its original condition, it became a centerpiece in a local museum dedicated to Kendra and Lisa's memory. The exhibit served as a reminder of the community's resilience and the enduring power of truth. Visitors from across the region came to pay their respects, ensuring the girl's legacy would not be forgotten. For Martin, the discovery marked a profound turning point. His love for automotive restoration now carried a deeper purpose. He collaborated with law enforcement on other cold cases, using his expertise to uncover hidden truths. As the investigation progressed, Riversdale embarked on a journey of healing. Community leaders implemented safety initiatives, creating programs to protect children and educate parents. Schools introduced classes on personal safety and awareness, ensuring future generations would be better equipped to navigate the world's dangers. Detective Collins' unyielding commitment made her a local hero. Her tireless work uncovered additional evidence, linking John to other unsolved cases. Her efforts brought closure to grieving families and reinforced the importance of perseverance in the face of adversity. Riversdale marked the 30th anniversary of Kendra and Lisa's disappearance with a ceremony that celebrated their lives and the town's resilience. Martin, now hailed as a local hero, spoke about the strength and unity that tragedy had forged within the community. "This story isn't just about loss," he said. "It's about how we come together to find light in the darkest moments. Kendra and Lisa will always be a part of Riversdale, guiding us to be better, to be vigilant, and to cherish the lives around us." The scholarship fund in their names expanded, providing educational opportunities for local youth. The museum exhibit became a symbol of hope and resilience, ensuring the lessons of the past would endure. Martin's son, Adam, inherited his father's passion and expanded their family business to mentor at-risk youth, teaching them skills and providing guidance. It was a living tribute to the girls who had inspired so much change. The impact of Kendra and Lisa's story extended far beyond their hometown. Similar programs aimed at child safety and well-being were established nationwide. Their legacy became a rallying cry for vigilance, compassion, and the relentless pursuit of justice. As Riversdale continued to flourish, its residents found solace in unity and action. The annual commemoration of the girl's disappearance became a time of reflection and renewal, a reminder of the strength that comes from community. For Martin, now in his twilight years, the van's discovery remained the defining moment of his life. He often visited the museum, watching children play outside and reflecting on how far the town had come. Kendra and Lisa's story taught us that even in the face of unimaginable darkness, we can find light, he said. Their legacy isn't just about tragedy, it's about resilience, hope, and the enduring power of truth. The van, once a symbol of mystery and sorrow, now stood as a testament to Riversdale's indomitable spirit. It reminded all who saw it that even the darkest chapters could lead to stories of hope and redemption.